Hi, good morning. Good morning. I never feel like I'm gonna sneeze, and then as soon as I go live, I'm like, I'm just gonna start sneezing. Gryffindor. I chose Gryffindor. Also, I redid my front yard the other night. So, good morning. Plug my phone in. Let me open my caffeine. Yeah, I guess it was last night that no, it was night before last. I redid my front yard. Good morning, Chloe. I missed streaming for y'all yesterday. I had to go get some lab work done for just a routine check. But I didn't have like an appointment, so I had to just get there when they opened so I could hope to get in pretty quickly. Good morning, good night. Why not? Marshall. Honestly, let's add some wings though. For real. Good morning, Franz. Just started Hogwarts and it's so good so far. Stop talking to me, Marshall. Hogwarts is so good. I really wanted to play last night, but like I had a very complex patient at the end of the day, and I ended up having to stay half an hour late. And then when I got home, my husband and I were both just ugh, and talked for a while. And then I was like, I just want to watch TV and go to sleep early. How do you feel about the new Tears of the Kingdom gameplay? Oh, I did watch it. I'm going to have a hard time with it not being Breath of the Wild again. I love my ravioli and I love my like abilities on, and I've gotten so good with stasis on the Sheikah Slate and all that these new ones look like they're going to be a little more complex. But I appreciate that in the way, you know, there's more than one way to solve a shrine in Breath of the Wild. It looks like with that melding ability or whatever they're calling it, it looks like there's going to be a lot of different ways for creative people to get things done. So, took the bit where you get a hog meat for the first time. Nice. Not disappointed, just, good morning, Buck. Yeah, Angelita, that's fine. I know you asked the other day. It's fine. I make my mornings. I spend every morning here. Thank you. Y'all, I redid my front yard. I went with like a glowing moss vine. Martha, thank you for the follow. And I cut some water into it, put a little pond right here where I should be able to just like sit and look at the pond. Girl, at this point, I'm gonna so I don't know. It'll stick around until I'm sick of it and I like in Tears of the Kingdom, I like going up to the Sky Islands, and I like the new, like, robot-looking guys up there, and I like the way that you can modify the weapons using, like, the items that you've picked up. Because how many times do you run around with a pocket full of Keysai balls and nothing to do with them, you know? So I'm glad that they're, like, incorporate. See? Can't wait to fuse the weird shit. Yes. Gonna make huge weapons. Yes. Like, it's gonna be cool to be able to do that. I love Breath of the Wild so much. I'm gonna have a really hard time with it being like, well, in Breath of the Wild, so yeah, we got water features out front now. It's been so long and we've been waiting so long for it to come out that I think expectations are super high. So I hope I've tried really hard to, like, keep it low and be like, hey, it's a new Zelda game, you're gonna love it, like, it'll be fine. So mostly I'm just trying not to overhype it, because that inevitably just leads to disappointment if you set the bar, like, impossibly high. I'm not that good with chase, so I'm nervous. For real, though. That's why we play the same games over and over and over and over. Good morning. More of what? Okay, what do we need to do for this? We need to tend to flowers, get fossils assessed. Okay. Got my 2 to 3 games and I'm maxed out. The fact that I am into Hogwarts Legacy. Good morning, playing Animal Crossing as well. Good morning. The fact that I'm into Hogwarts Legacy as much as I am, and I am enjoying it as much as I am, is encouraging. Especially because, and I think that's going to help me when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, because when Hogwarts Legacy first came out, I was really struggling to get the gameplay down, like the style of gameplay, and figure out dueling and battling and cast, and I was really discouraged at first. But I'm a boss now. Just try me. I know 2 of the 3 unforgivable curses, and I am not afraid to use them. So, anywho. Reno, thank you for the follow. Good morning. Hi, good morning. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I woke up like just after 5 and debated just staying up. So I've kind of just been like off and on sleeping since then. Which I don't recommend waking up at 5 in the morning, so it's gross. Missed your lives the last couple days. I didn't do any lives yesterday. I wasn't live in the morning because I had to go get some lab work done, and then I ended up like, I had all the intention in the world of streaming yesterday evening, and then I ended up like having to work late and deal with a whole bunch of nonsense with this patient. The patient herself was fine. There were just a lot of complications, and we ended up not being able to scan her, but it involved me like calling a bunch of people and being on hold, and anyway, it was a whole thing. So been up since I couldn't fall back asleep. Yeah. My husband gets up and gets ready for work. He has to leave at 5, and then my alarm is set for like just after 6. So I haven't been getting any live notices. Didn't know why. Sometimes the TikTok live notices are not great. even if you have your notifications on, because like Franzella, who is in here, Spootly, thank you for the follow. Love the flag. I love Portal. And also Cake. But I don't remember what I was saying. So the notification, like I have notifications on my TikTok for Franz's, but I only get notifications from her Discord when it goes live. So I think it's the same for me. Yes, exactly, Kens. Exactly. Brianna, thank you for the follow. I am working today. This is not a treasure island. This is my personal island. I just have it set up because I open it up and let people come. Kind of like a treasure island, but this is just all my extra stuff. Yeah, I've also got the portal cake right here on my sleeve, my gaming sleeve. So, how far are you with the stamps in your passport? Slowly but surely we're getting there. All the ones we have left are just like, I'm bad at talking to my residents every day. Like I need to catch my last few fish, but also like I need to catch like, you know, 2,400 more fish in general. But I need 3 more fish to complete. Becca, thank you for the rose. Sam Mystical, thank you for the follow. Stonks, a gaming sleeve. Yeah, I have a whole armful. I feel like I gotta... Anyway. I need to dive more. That's why I've been trying to like DIY my tools and my furniture and stuff more to finish out my stamps. Oh, I need to assess some fossils. So let's grab a couple fossils to assess. Gotta get ready for work. Have a good day. You have a good day at work too. See you later. I'm sure I'll text you later if I ever get to the Wordle. Good morning. Ooh. Do I have any real tattoos? I have a lot of tattoos. I've done tattoo tours, videos of everything like except my sleeve. It's really hard to film your own arm sometimes. Either one you have to catch 100 fish in a row. That one is challenging. Make your man help, yeah. You should see some of the pictures he takes of me. He was taking a picture of me because we bought some new t-shirts. And, like, I was taking pictures of him. And I was like, okay, take a picture of me so I can post it in my Discord. Bless his heart. I love him. He does not understand how to take a flattering picture. And I literally told him, I was like, you have got to figure out different angles when we go on this cruise. I cannot have you taking pictures of me looking like, you know, like... Yeah, they're bad. He is like effortlessly photogenic too, and so he's not an iPhone user, and so once he figured out that you can just like hold the picture button down, and it takes like bursts of photos. He just started doing that, but he doesn't tell. He's like, okay, go, and then just holds it down, and I'm like. Are you taking pictures? Such like strike pose. I don't know. It's so funny. Thank you for the roses, S. Rodriguez. Maybe a bestie, a cousin, just for real. Yeah, every time people say I have them. I already already have him in the museum, but it never said I finished. You might not be oh my god, he just texted me. Does he know I'm talking about him? Hold on. Okay, it's not. He doesn't have TikTok, so I was like, how would he know? Plot twist, he's in the live. He swears up and down he will never have TikTok. He sends me Instagram reels. So, you have the robot antenna. Oh, I didn't know there was a robot antenna. I just used the glowy moss one. But that's cute. Yeah, I like the little antenna. Oh, Lizzie, I was going to say, you might not be finished with the museum. There might just be like one you're missing. A good way to tell is if you go talk to Blathers and you have an option to like purchase a poster. Let me see if we can. So if you have this option to buy a poster, you can only buy posters, excuse me, of the completed areas of your museum. So like, I finished my bugs, I finished my fossils, and I finished my art. And they give you one for free once you complete that area of your museum. But this is also kind of a way you can check and see like which parts of your museum are complete if you've forgotten as well. So, yeah. You want to see my art section? We can go look at it. Oh, Cherry's in here. There's only one poster for each. This was one of the first pieces I ever got. Biggin. Finally got the Valiant statue yesterday. Nice. Oh my gosh, husband. How long did it take you to complete it? A while. But then I think I completed it because when somebody came to visit my island, they brought a ton of real art. And so I was able to get the last couple pieces I was missing. This section is complete. Yes. Okay. The Olmec head is one I always have trouble telling the real between the fake. It's very subtle. Like, because the fake one is smiling, but it's a very subtle lift of the corners of the mouth that looks very like a subtle smile. And this is the real one, and they look almost identical to me. And then there's some paintings I feel like I never see. Like, I feel like I have never seen this one before. When it comes to collecting this, I think this was the last piece I put in, because I always got the one with the lid. Hope Litton, thank you for the follow. Yeah, go to Harv's Island and just buy something from him every day. Real or fake or whatever. Just buy something from him every day, and it rotates through his stock quicker. Yeah, buying stuff, try to finish the collection, it's painful. Yes, because he, especially when you're looking for like that one piece of art, he seems to have nothing but fakes all the time. It's so frustrating. What do you do with the fake art? I throw mine in the trash. You can have a trash can on your island that you can actually use. There's a bunch of different types of trash cans you can have. I have mine down by the campsite just for decoration, but if you walk up and you hit A, it'll let you pick something in your pocket to throw away. So, like, I'll select this wasp nest and confirm, and now, but you can't get it back out like you can the recycling bin, but now that wasp nest is gone. I threw it in the trash. When does Easter stuff start? I don't know. I have no idea. God, Bunny Day is coming, isn't it? So, yeah, some people use it to decorate or, you know, different stuff like that. But I just had so much, I just threw it away. Ugh. These gold roses just squirting through there. April 3rd and cherry blossoms come on the 1st. I do like cherry blossoms. Let's put these fossils up here. God, that's this weekend. There's an April Fool's joke at the ATM. Relenous goals. Oh, thank you. I love this little greenhouse thing. I've got it in my upstairs, and I love it so much. Laura, thank you for the follow. Oh, whoopee cushion. I did see that, and I was like, that's a weird item to have. And it didn't even occur to me that April Fool's is coming up. I hate April Fool's Day. So, there's that. Oh, why is it so cold in here? You can even put the whoopee cushion on the chair. And then boom, cherry blossoms. Nice. The seasonal ones. Okay, yeah. I did see it the other day when I was playing. And I just remember thinking, like, that's a strange thing to have in there. Your brother's birthday is on April Fool's Day. You're cold, too? The weather here has been so weird lately. I think it was raining. And that might be why it's a little chilly. Your island is Lord of the Rings themed. Oh, I like that. More power to y'all that can do a themed island. I just don't have the patience to do an entire themed island. Weather's nasty today. Let's see. I mean, it looks kind of dreary out there. It says it's raining now for the next hour. Made a mini mart working on a flower shop. Nice. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be in the high 60s today. Looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow and Friday. Great. You have to finish the DLC. I was laughing at the end. Oh, okay. Yes, I did redo my front yard. Did some water features and some glowy moss and vine stuff. Changed the fencing out. Instead of the wood fencing, I did the park fencing and used custom kits to make it this lime green color. Can you mail art to others? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like you might be able to. I know you can't mail, I almost said birds and fish. Fish and bugs and stuff. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. Did I not put wings on? I swear I did. Who knows? My new computer's supposed to be here tomorrow, y'all. And, we'll see if I can actually get it tomorrow, because I have to sign for it, and I have to work in the afternoon. I do have Happy Home Paradise. It's in real paintings that I buy. Okay. Good to know. Thank you guys. I thought you could. I guess it didn't save. Yeah, I thought so. Sometimes stuff gets covered up by my hair in the game, but I guess I just didn't. I backed out incorrectly. Because Red's got 2 fake things here, so I didn't buy anything from him because I got all my art. Let's get a fortune. How can you tell they're fake? I look at them a lot, but in general, I have a list that I have made. I know a lot of people just Google it, which is totally fine, but I have some helpful lists that I've made for myself with research I did off the internet. So I have this whole painting list. The Scheibel, bless you, thank you. And so here's all of the paintings, and it tells me how to tell the reals from the fakes, and I can check off the box when I add it to my museum. Thank you guys. And I've got one for the sculptures as well. And if y'all want these, you can download them for free as Google Docs. If you just go look on my TikTok profile, they should be in my link tree. Yeah, they're in there. That is how I channeled my energy during the pandemic. Yes, because if you can't tell, I'm the type of woman who owns a laminator. See how shiny? So like, there's stuff in here that I just made for myself. Like, for a while, I was keeping a list of all my villagers and their personality, their birthday, their favorite style, their dislike style, favorite color, like that kind of thing. And then there's also lists for bugs and fish and like what time of year they're available, what days of the, like, what time of day they're available, how many bells they're worth, where you're going to find them. So, so something good may happen today or something not. Yes. Yes, this is Harv's Island. I was going to do this, but you saved me so much time. Yes. Pril, thank you for the follow. Yeah, all that's free to download. Each list has its own link, so you'll have to click on like different links and you can pick the ones you want if you don't want all of them. Yeah, so people, when I first put them out, suggested like put them in your Etsy shop or put them up for sale, but at the same time, like, I didn't do all the research on that. I just like compiled research I found on the internet and like put it into spreadsheet format for myself, and never had the intention of streaming, so I never thought anyone would see them but me anyway. And so I don't really believe in gatekeeping, and so that's why they're free. That being said, my Cash App is also attached. If you want to throw a couple bucks my way, that'd be cool. And if not, please don't feel obligated. It's really okay if you don't. Yeah, Harv's Island can turn into something nice. And you can have all those vendors out there. This is Happy Home Paradise. Yes, this is the DLC that you have to pay for. So I just made a video about this, but you should be coming out here every day if you have it. Good morning, Eileen. And there's daily tasks you should do when you come out here. So you can get like DIYs off the beach. You can get a recipe from your chef and a plant from your teacher and all that. What are you using to stream on your Switch? I have an Elgato capture card, and then I use OBS on my computer. Is Happy Homes worth it? I think so. It's very heavily based in decorating, so if you like decorating the houses and that kind of thing, then yeah, it's definitely worth it. Plus, there's stuff available. You can learn a bunch of new DIYs that you can use on your home island for like counters and pillars and partition walls and stuff that you're like, again, if you like decorating, will help you. What external capture card do you prefer to stream? I spent good money and got a good Elgato brand. I think it's the HD60 Plus. I do have an Amazon storefront that's got all the streaming stuff I bought on Amazon in it. So if you have questions about it or you want to look at tech specs or any of that, I've bought 2 different Elgato capture cards because my first one wasn't compatible with my new Mac. It's a whole thing. So yeah, like here's a partition wall. They've got these tall counters and these low counters and like pillars. And so I've got this in wood and steel and brick. And I've learned all that from having the Happy Home Paradise and all of that stuff. So, but there are 2. Yes. So I think the HD60S was the first one I bought. And it was not compatible with the M1 silicone chip that's in newer Mac products. So I used a Home Baker, thank you for the follow. I used my old MacBook. I have 2 MacBooks. I have an old one, and then I have one I got just a couple years ago. So I was streaming from the old one, but like it could not keep up with everything. So then I ended up upgrading. I still have that old capture card. I need to sell it. But none of that matters now because I have a PC coming, so. I pretend some of them are dating. I feel that because, like, we brought Muffy to my island, and we ship her and Carlos. Like, her and Carlos are in love, for sure. Yeah, you know, there was a while where I was coming out here and decorating houses and yada yada, and then I just kind of like stopped and I just come out here and do my stuff. I haven't hit my 30 yet, but I've come very close. But also, like, if you just want to advance, you can go to the vacation homes, open the like 3 items that the person requests, and then be done with it. As long as you put their required items in there, you really don't have to decorate it. So you can kind of speed quickly through it if you want to get to the point where you can decorate your villagers' homes. What are those ladders? Yeah, these are out here on Eba Jane, thank you for the follow. These are out here on the island so you can get on the different levels. And Sheila, thank you for the 59 lightnings. Oh my goodness. But I always come out here and take the vines and glowing moss too, so. Vine ladder setup kits. I think so too. I don't have any of the permanent ladders set up on my island. I just use the vines. But I think y'all are right. I think there's a kit for it. Because I've got the golden ladder set. Oh, yeah, I do have it. It's a vine ladder setup kit. Y'all 100% correct. How do I get there? Like, what is that place? So that is the Happy Home Paradise DLC. That you have to purchase. It's additional content. S. Rodriguez, thank you for the roses. It's additional content to the main game. So you can download it from the eShop, or if you have the Nintendo Online Plus expansion membership, it's included in that. But just know that if you ever get rid of your Nintendo Online membership, you will no longer have access to it. Debbie, thank you for the follow. Iced Coffee, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, there's a DLC. I colored it last week. I think when I was on early shift last week, I colored it one afternoon. So yes, thank you. I never wear it down, so Yeah, there is a golden ladder setup. Yeah. Golden ladder setup kit that you can get a DIY for. So if you want to put the permanent ladders on there on your island, you can. But yeah, I just use vines because you can use them like ladders. Exactly. Because I'm lazy and it's easy just to throw a vine up. Is that too far away? Yes, it is. Let's try this. There we go. I knew that looked weird as soon as I dug it. How many hours do you have in this game? Close to 600. I think last time I checked it was like 585, something like that. It's taking forever to get golden tools. Yeah, and they all have their different requirements. So, excuse me. I think the quickest one to get is the axe. But the other ones do take some time. Oh. So y'all just hanging out together all the time. Yeah, you have to do at least a minimum of 2 holes. You have to make a corner. Oh, there's our gold spot. What do we have in our pocket? Treasure islands are the way to do it. Yeah, to each their own. I've come this far just like doing it the hard way that I would not like a treasure. That would just make me sad. But if that's what you want to do, that's cool for you. I got no qualms with treasure islands. I think I only helped Gulliver 10 times. I was thinking it was so close to 30. Yeah. I know, same. Every time I see Gulliver, I help him, and I'm like, this has got to be close to the last time. And the gold shovel just never shows up. Nobody else is home down here. Weird. Treasure islands are like glitched islands that you can go to and just get whatever you need. Or whatever you want off of them. So some people go to just get golden tools, or some people go to just max out their bells, or get that like one piece of art they can't find. Brianna, thank you for the follow. We all ready for summer as your villagers? I hate summer. I like fall. Where do you get other gold tools? So each gold tool has a different method to earn it. Like, here's my gold net I'm carrying. You have to complete the bugs Critterpedia to get the gold net. Just like you have to complete the fish Critterpedia, catch all the fish to get the golden fishing rod. You have to get a 5-star island to get the gold watering can. You have to break 100 axes to get the gold axe. You have to shoot down 300 balloons to get the gold slingshot. And you have to help Gulliver 30 times to get the gold shovel. Who creates the treasure islands? God, yes. It's secretly Tom Nook creating the treasure islands. Yeah. 925 hours with no treasure islands, yeah. Does anything special happen during cherry blossom time besides just the DIYs with the leaves? There's a bunch of different cherry blossom DIYs. It's kind of like in the fall when the leaves fall from the sky and you can catch them and make themed things. I don't have all the cherry blossom DIYs, but here's a few of them. Besides just a petal pile, there's like a wall and then some different decor for your house or a purse or whatever. So, excuse me. Yes, there's 4 different colors of pumpkins. Which trees turn into cherry blossom trees? The regular trees that look like fruit trees will turn into cherry blossom trees. Need those veggies that only have carrots. Yeah, Leaf is a good place to get them. Especially when he's set up on Harv's Island, and his veggie starts will rotate once a week, just like all the stock on Harv's Island rotates once a week. If you count all 4 colors of pumpkins, yeah, how many plots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. I don't think I'm missing anything because there's tomatoes, sugarcane, wheat, carrots, potatoes, and 4 different colors of pumpkins. Is that Kaylee? Thank you for the follow. No, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I could have been and just been oblivious. Yeah, there's 9, including all colors of pumpkins. Is going to Treasure Islands worth it to get art bits? No beats. JG Fournier, thank you for the follow. The Pirate Gulliver does not count towards the shovel. Only regular blue Gulliver, not Gullivar. Unfortunately. I started playing Dreamlight Valley. No, Dreamlight Valley does not interest me. Kelsey MM, thank you for the follow. I don't think either of the seagulls give good presents. You could just let Pirate Gulliver sleep. Unless you just need to go dive in the ocean. Dreamlight's a nice option for people who don't like Animal Crossing as much. Just like games like Stardew Valley are very much in the same vein, but different. Because, like, my sister plays Stardew Valley, but not Animal Crossing. And she's not as big a gamer as I am, but, so it's always cool to have a variety of options out there with similar gameplay style. But, no, I'm definitely... I've heard of Dinkum, but I've never played it. It's a good game, but it's a bit too much. I like Disney, but I'm not, like, super into Disney, so it just doesn't really appeal to me. Like, it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll go to Disneyland or go to Disney World, whatever. But, yeah. Harvest Moon, that's right. I played Stardew for a while. I've heard of Harvest Moon as well. All very similar gameplay styles. Yeah, like, I'll watch a Disney movie at home. I won't go to theaters to see them just because, like, I don't enjoy being around lots of kids. And I think it would be stupid of me to go see a kids movie in a theater and then complain about there being kids there. So I just don't go see them in theaters and wait for them to stream. And then I forget they come out and I forget to stream them and, you know, whatever. So reminds me of Toontowns. Okay. You wouldn't consider yourself a Disney adult? No, I wouldn't. You can dive when Gulliver is there. Pirate Gulliver makes you go dive for his, like, lost phone. Regular Gulliver makes you dig in the sand for his, like, parts to his phone. And, so if you don't want to wake Pirate Gulliver, he's the red Gulliver, Gullivar. He doesn't count towards you getting the shovel. He doesn't really do anything. But I never go out and dive, and I'm trying to complete my stamps. And so, like, having to go dive for his communicator does get me out in the water and kind of force me to go dive. So, yeah. Go to kids' movies super late with alcohol in my purse. I like your style, friend. That's... Natalia, thank you for the follow. You can put items on the dock. Really? I used to go to the movies all the time. Like, I used to have Tuesdays off every Tuesday. And so I'd go see a movie, and, like, I'd go at, like, noon, and that was the time to go. Like, nobody's at the theaters Tuesday at noon. And so, but now I work 5 days a week, and so I don't really get to make it to movies anymore. So, if I do, I definitely want to go see something that there's the least likely chance that children are going to be in it. So, I'm with you about going to a noon movie. For real, it's so nice to have the theater to yourself. Want to see the new Super Mario when it comes out? Yeah, I'll probably just wait till that streams. I don't want to pay money to go see that. A lot of people there, and I want to get my favorite seats. Yes. Love the purple tulips. I like the purple tulips too. The purple tulips and the black roses. 21 plus theaters, nice. Yeah, we don't have any of those here in town. Yeah, that's like when I lived in Austin, that's one thing I really liked about Alamo Drafthouse. I love the Drafthouse. Where did I leave my thing? Probably down here. We're gonna go see John Wick this weekend. Man, we were gonna go see it Sunday, and we bought tickets and everything, and I felt like crap on Sunday, so I ended up refunding my tickets and not going. I felt terrible. And I can't go see it this weekend because I'm on call. So I can't, like, go sit in a 3-hour movie. By the way, the new John Wick movie is 3 hours long, just FYI. So just prepare yourself for that. You know what? I might just sell all this. Movie tickets for $7. Yeah, you can't even get matinee tickets for $7. That's how long the new Avatar movie was, and it was ridiculous. Yeah, I did not see the new Avatar movie. Kai, thank you for the follow. What was the last movie I went and saw in theaters? I don't know. What was it? Out of curiosity. Yeah, I don't think I will ever watch any. You saw the Demon and Winnie the Pooh movie? I didn't even know that Blood and Honey had come out. I want to see that. I haven't seen the new Scream movie and I want to see it. Oh, I saw Cocaine Bear. That was the last movie I saw. It only counted for one day. Oh my gosh. Is there a way to see which gyroids you've collected and which ones you still need? It was Cocaine Bear, yeah. Nice memory. I think if you go... Can you see them in here? I don't think you can buy them from here. 21 theaters where and how can I find those? Yeah, for real. I don't know, honestly. The celebratory arches were given to me. I don't know where I got those. They look like New Year's arches, but I really don't know. Saw the new Scream movie, but it was giving Gen Z Netflix movie. I wasn't impressed. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. I like the idea of like a theater being comfortable, but like if they give me a blanket and put me in a reclining chair, like A, I might as well be at home, and B, there's a solid chance I'm gonna fall asleep. I'd rather not. Felicia, thank you for the follow. I think you can check on the DIYs. That would be interesting since you don't craft them. But after you have a 5-star island, what else are you supposed to do? I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I'm trying to fill out my stamps in my passport, and I'm doing a very poor job of it. I'll just sneak Chipotle into a movie. Yeah. There was a Taco Bueno by the theater I used to go to all the time in the town I used to live in. And I go get a bunch of burritos, take them into the movies with me. Cowboy shirt. I love me some impish horns. I like that, like, I'm making a frowny face, or maybe it's just the way it cuts across your eyes. Have they added more clothes to the game? I honestly don't know. Oh yeah, I like these tights. I think I already own those tights, maybe. I'm pretty sure I already own these shoes too. I feel that I hate fishing. Yeah, see, that is the one thing I liked about Alamo Draft House is like 18 and like under 18 weren't allowed in there without like, but then they had like kids days, like specific kids days. So for a 5-star island, you need to make sure that you've got not just like stuff everywhere, but that you've got a bunch of fencing up in a variety, and that you've also like got stuff that you've purchased from the Nook Miles ATM. Like the pricier the better, honestly, and stuff that you've crafted and that yeah, stuff you've crafted, stuff that you've used your customization kits on. And I made all of my villagers little yards like this, where there's an area of fencing and then a couple items of decor, so that I used a bunch of fencing, but it also maintains my flowers so that they don't go everywhere. And so we've got fencing up all around here. And then, oh, a money tree. 10,000 bells every time. I've had such bad luck with money trees lately. She told me to take some trees down, but I don't wanna. I always pull my money trees up and chop them down after I'm done with them, because they only make money once. What other games do you play? I play Zelda games, and I play Hogwarts Legacy. I'm playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy right now, because I'm trying to get it completed without having to rush through it before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. You play The Sims? I grew up playing The Sims. I saw somewhere money tree that will never give you more than $30,000. That's actually incorrect. I have a really good video on money trees with video evidence of me shaking like a crap ton of money off the trees. So, like everything above 10,000 bells that you bury is a gamble. So there's always a chance that you're not going to get the return. But I've shaken 99,000 bell bags off trees before, multiple times. So it kind of just depends. Have to wait until Hogwarts Legacy comes out on the Switch. Yeah, I had originally pre-ordered on the Switch, but grew too impatient. So I went and got an Xbox. Do you think that Hogwarts is going to play well on the Switch? I want to play it, but I want to see how it looks. I think that if you play your Switch on your television, it's going to play well. I think if you are a handheld Switch player, it's going to be challenging. It's a great game. Don't let that discourage you from getting it. But, like... Okay, so this is my husband's OLED. And this is my phone, right? I play on my Hogwarts on my phone via the Xbox backbone and whatever. I remote play. And it's kind of hard on the phone because it is so detailed. Like, granted, the OLED screen is, like, larger, so it won't be as bad. But, like, I mean, look at the screen size. It's really not a huge difference. So, if you want my honest opinion, you're going to get the best enjoyment out of it if you play it on a big screen. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. That would be my personal preference. And I play it handheld because the backbone, like, it's like two controllers with a connector between it, and you can stretch it out and clip it onto your phone, and you can remote into your Xbox and play from anywhere you have internet access. So that way I can play at other places that are not home, and I can play, and so, like, I still do it, but I have not once regretted the decision to buy an Xbox to play Hogwarts. Tara, thank you for the follow. Lynn's, oh, welcome. You pre-ordered the Tears of the Kingdom OLED. I'm so soon. No, Cece, that's great. That's fun. Hubs has a PS4. Nice. And the game is more for PlayStation 4. Yeah, so I ended up buying an Xbox for me and an Xbox for my husband, so we could both play it on the S. Because he has a PS4, but we had originally... You haven't beat Breath of the Wild yet. Gotta get it beat. Gotta get it beat before May 12th. He has a PlayStation 4, but, like, we had pre-ordered it on the Switch, and I watched, like, one day of people playing it when it came out, and I couldn't wait, so I went and returned my pre-order and got an Xbox instead. Got stuck at a shrine and it destroyed my confidence. Oh no! How do you get the 99,000 bell tree? You just have to bury 99,000 bells and hope. There are some ways that you could increase your chances, like if you have Harv's Island and you go out and talk to Katrina and you get a fortune that's like good luck with money, then you can plant more money and there's a higher chance that you'll get a return on that investment. But, yeah. Watch a lot of people playing and I want to pre-order, but I'm holding off as much as I can. Man, Xbox are so much nicer than they used to be. For real. I had an Xbox 360 10 years ago. I bought a refurbished one. It was my first Xbox ever. And this new one is nice. So Kai, if you are stuck on Breath of the Wild, there is a fantastic website called Zelda Dungeon, all one word, .net. And it has walkthroughs of every Zelda game that like exists, and this really nice interactive map for Breath of the Wild. I use it for anytime I get stuck or need help on a Zelda game. Like, that is my go-to website. It is so good. Highly recommend. Had a 360 of a Series X, so much better. Yeah, I would have preferred an X just because I generally like physical copies of games rather than digital downloads, but the S is like much cheaper than the X, and the S's are more readily available, so I just walked into GameStop and bought one. Bought these V8s because of you. They're so good. They are so good. I need to finish this one. There we go. Caffeinated. I should put those in my storefront. Although, like, I'm beginning to think that Amazon storefront is a scam because, like, I've had people purchase things here and there through it. Nothing, like, crazy. But I swear, I haven't cashed any money out of it. I don't know. It's hard to figure out how to, like, monetize myself. I feel weird doing it. I'll just down my caffeine tolerance is so high. I have to drink too. I cannot emphasize enough how fantastic of a game Hogwarts Legacy is. Need to start playing Breath of the Wild again. I still need to beat it too. Yes, Breath of the Wild is such a good game. Did y'all watch the Tears of the Kingdom trailer? I did. My coworker is not a gamer, and I was watching it at work yesterday, and I had my AirPods in, and I would be like, what? Like, out loud. She gotta look over at me. She's used to me being crazy. Didn't even know it was coming out till a few days ago. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, it was supposed to come out and then it got pushed back. It was supposed to come out around Christmas and then it got pushed back. And, like, finally, May 12th, it's coming out. I am so excited. So if I have to buy a game, Breath of the Wild or Hogwarts, that's honestly a really tough choice. They're so similar, but they're so different. I freaking love Zelda so much, and Breath of the Wild is stunning. It's the reason I bought a Switch. It's a beautiful game. How do I give 100 bit? I don't have bits set up on my Twitch, but thank you. Hogwarts reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild, is the thing. Like, the map is massive, and it's got this huge open world, and there's all these quests to do, and, like, I have a habit of getting distracted in Breath of the Wild by, like, you know, shiny things, or, oh, while we're here, let's do this quest. Oh, let's pick up these Koroks. Oh, let's do this. And Hogwarts is that amplified. It is. And the great thing about Hogwarts is depending on which house you choose, there's different side quests. Like the main quest line is the same for everybody, but each house has different side quests. Like only Hufflepuffs get to go to Azkaban. Like Gryffindors have the most side quests. Like, so there's access to different things depending on which house you choose, and you can like it's very much like a game of choices as well. And so I have chosen to be a real jerk in the game. I'm a Gryffindor, but I'm definitely behaving like a Slytherin. I am mean to all the other students. I have chosen to bye, thank you for hanging out. What's your house? Yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. Why do you dig the holes? To get all 8 items out of the rock. Wow, really? Why do Hufflepuff? I don't know why it's just Hufflepuff, but it's just Hufflepuff. What kind of hat are you wearing? It's a glowing moss antenna. I too am a Gryffindor. Yes. But like all the side quests you do, like there's someone you help her find her gobstones, and you can give her gobstones. You can give her gobstones for a fee, or you can keep her gobstones. And so, you know, there's all these different, and then the student's like, you're so mean. That's glowing moss that I'm picking up. I love the glowing moss, and all the glowing moss recipes are like my fave. That's what people would actually choose. That's funny. He's playing Hufflepuff the Abs Command. Yeah, so I'm a Gryffindor and my husband's a Ravenclaw. So there are differences in the side quests, and it's very interesting. And he's also chosen to like be a good guy. Like when you get the option to learn the unforgivable curses, you don't have to learn them. You can say, no, I don't want to, and then your character will not learn the unforgivable curses as they come along. So when he had the option to learn Crucio, he did not. Meanwhile, I was like, I'm a Crucio everybody, and so I have learned them. So it's interesting, like, the way you can choose to play your characters as well. Yeah. Mine is being evil. Samesies. So it's weird because, like, in the game, my character is kind of awful. Like, she's mean. Have you ever been to any of the Animal Crossing treasure islands? No, I don't do treasure islands. When I started playing Animal Crossing during the pandemic, I didn't play online. I didn't really, like, it was still kind of new then. I didn't know treasure islands were a thing until I, like, started streaming a year ago. But I've worked so hard, and I mean, like, I didn't know time traveling was a thing, and so I just never did any of that. And so at this point, I've put so much time into the game playing it on hard mode that I would be sad to just go to a treasure island and get stuff, you know? Yeah, so I time travel. I have a second island on my husband's Switch, and I time travel a little bit on that one. But nothing crazy. To time travel, you just have to change the settings on your actual Switch. So you need to, like, save your game, close the game out. Go to the settings on your Switch and go to the time and date area. And instead of making it, like, automatically whatever time zone and date you're in, you can change it manually. And so you can change it to anywhere and then load your game back up, and it will change the time and date in your game. Yeah. When it was still snowy, I did that so that I could jump ahead and not look at snow anymore. So sick of the snow. A glowing moss pointed cap, which I already know. This is the identical island I went to last night when I played. Yeah, I like these mossy, viney islands. Good, I'm glad. Have you watched my tips and tricks videos? Those are helpful too. I have a playlist of Animal Crossing tips, that stuff I may not cover in just like daily lives. But if you have questions or whatever, there's videos too. Use time only for villager hunting these days. Yeah. Oh, I didn't water any flowers. Excellent, thank you. Let's catch some fish. We never fish. Looks like those glowy worm toys from back in the day. Yes, it does. I can't show you my map because I'm on a mystery island right now, but when we go back to my island, I'll pull my map up. I like to try and fill my pockets before I go home. They look like baskets, and you're not the first person to ask that, but they're actually the stumps of coconut trees that I chopped down. It's all good. Like, seriously, you were not the first person to ask that before. Because I don't chop them down on my regular island, just on the mystery islands. And people are like, what are those yellow things? What are those baskets? You want to play Animal Crossing? I'm going to get my Switch right now? Yes. I'm going to take mine with me to work today. Can I make a film? Yeah. Angelina, that's fine. Come on, somebody see that. Went right by him. I play Breath of the Wild on my lunch break. Ugh. I just finished a playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and I was like, cool, we're done until Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Like, but I keep seeing people play it, and it just makes me want to start it again. And I'm like, no. I was trying to replay Skyward Sword before Tears of the Kingdom came out as well. And I just do not think that I'm going to finish that before Tears comes out. So, you know, I always get bored fishing because it's always the same ones. Yeah, well, they're seasonal. So if you don't time travel, then, I mean, it'll be the same fish for months until the new season starts. So that's why it's so repetitive, too. Some of them are year-round. You're going to catch a sea bass all the freaking time. But the other fish are seasonal. Because I only need like 3 fish to complete my Fishopedia. And they are not in season. And I'm just like so ready to complete them. My proudest decoration on my island, I have a like flat waterfall that I really like that I made. So here's my map. Oh, that we can cook the sea bass now. Yes, you can cook your fishies. sense of revenge and more energy. Lucky and Muffy, yes. These two are in love. I have the amiibo cards for Hello Kitty. Nice, I do too. Are you a Virgo? I'm an Aries. My birthday's coming up soon. I'm an Aries too? Yeah. Happy early birthday. Mine's a week from today. Okay, so yours is before mine. Happy early birthday to you too. Mine's on the 13th. What do you save the fish for? For when CJ comes. You make more money from CJ and Flick. So if you can save your fish and your bugs, you're going to make more bells that way. So here's that like flat waterfall I was talking about. I like that it seems like it's coming from under the ground. Because I have the pond, like, you can't see it, but it's up there, like the circular top of my river up there. But I like the way it flows out here in my Zen garden. Just finished my fossil collection. Nice. CJ, the one that wants you to catch 5 fish in a row. He gives you a different sea sports challenge every time. Yeah, sometimes he wants you to catch 5 in a row. Sometimes he wants you to catch just small ones or just big ones or whatever. But yes, CJ, the beaver, the really annoying one, my like least favorite NPC. Made 400k from my bugs. Save, yeah. If you've got the space to save your bugs and fish, I highly recommend doing it, especially if you need bells, because they pay 1.5 times the normal amount for bugs and fish. All right, see you later, Shovel. He never takes my save fish. You have to complete his sea sport challenge before he buys from you. I play Animal Crossing. Oh, awesome. Welcome. We all love Animal Crossing here. Yeah, once you, like, Flick doesn't make you do anything before you can sell bugs to him, but CJ makes you complete a sea sports challenge. So once you complete it, he'll buy your fish from you that's, like, in your pocket, and then you can rummage through your saved stuff. And have we still not found somebody that's crafting yet today? Maybe it's Hopper. And he'll buy the fish from you. It is. He's cooking. Flick is on my island today. Nice. See, that's why you gotta catch those wasps every day and save them. You can sell a pocket of wasps to Flick and make a killing. Carrot scones. Ba ba boom 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 boom. I wish they had somebody who would buy your sea creatures from you. Because, like, nobody buys them. Well, I mean, I know you can sell them to Nook's Cranny, but I guess I mean, like, an NPC, like Flick or CJ. They don't do that. To have dungeons. Oh, that would have been crazy. Never catch the wasps, so just get murdered by them. Yeah, you've always got to have your net out while shaking trees. That way you can catch the wasps. You're ready to go. I can't flip through my tool wheel that quickly. But if you always have your net out, you're ready to go. NPC stands for a non-playable character. Like the ones who have preset dialogue and you can interact with, but you can't play as them. You're so good. I love you. Oh, thank you. Want a new extension for a botanical garden? That would be nice. My whole upstairs in my house is like a solarium, essentially. That is not what I meant to do. Need to get some stuff out. Need to put some stuff away. The flower, this white flower, that's Lily of the Valley. Those appear when you're a 5-star island. There are 2 types of characters, villagers and special characters. Yeah. The regular villagers you can't play, and then the special characters that come by. The one I have in the corner? Not the Lily of the Valley? I need a shovel. And also a good axe. I only have 1 shovel. I need to go make some tools is what I need to do. Chop this bamboo down. Oh, yeah. Ooh, who would say Isabel's their favorite? Are you off work today? No. How do you get the shoots to grow? You just bury them and let them grow like trees. Let's get this flimsy axe out and do some cutting. No, I have to be at work in an hour. I mean, Isabel's alright. She's better than Tom Nook. I wish they had her set up so she could make more than 1 announcement a day, because sometimes, like, I don't need to know that it's a villager's birthday, but I do need to know that, like, Red's on the island, and if the 2 happen on the same day, she only tells you 1 thing. I wear scrubs to work. I have to wear black scrubs. Honestly, I get to wear black scrubs. Shout out to scrubs, and also the color black, because I wear black all the time. The golden tools do break. Paige, thank you for the follow. That hits our follower goal. Why is it just black? Is that what they requested? Yes. Love my black scrubs. Love the, yes, I don't have to think about what I want to wear. Yeah, typically imaging wears black. The very first job I worked, we had to wear these like gray pants and like wine colored tops, not quite maroon but not red, and it was awful, and we were the only people in the whole hospital that wore 2-toned scrubs, and I just hated it. But everywhere else, everyone I know that works imaging wears black. Well, I've been playing for a month. I'm learning. Well, it's all good. We all started out new at some point. I love that this game's been out for like 3 years and people are still just getting into it and learning it. It's awesome. Whee! Let's run around my new weird front yard. That just sounds weird. Why not other colors? I wouldn't want to have to choose, first of all. I like that I wake up every day and I go, these are my clean scrubs and these are my dirty scrubs, and I just grab clean ones. But a lot of the hospitals have it like imaging wears black, physical therapy wears red, lab wears purple. Like, so it indicates like what department you work in. So it's not just like everyone in this hospital wears black. It's like indicative of what you do. So that if you're in a trauma situation, because I used to work at like a big hospital, they can look at your colors and be like, radiology, come shoot these x-rays, or like nurse, come get this, or whatever. And so when there's a situation where you need to just know a task to assign a job to, like, you don't have to be like, Shannon, come over here, or whatever. So it does make it easier to indicate to the person based on color. So I think that's some of it. So you know who does what. Yeah. My very first day that I worked at the big hospital, I walked in and I didn't know where, this place was huge, didn't know where I was going, couldn't figure out how to get where I needed to go. And I stopped a random person that was in scrubs and was like, can you help me? I'm in radiology and I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. And they looked around and they said, that person's dressed like you, follow them. They're going where you want to go. And so they were able to be like, oh, based on their scrub color, that person is also radiology. They're the ones to help you. So it was like day one, it was nice to know, like, you are identified by your scrub color. What happens if you can't find the scrubs you need? Order them online. I order them online anyway because they're cheaper. After listening to a podcast about crazy doctors makes me think that a rogue nurse can't go in pretending to be a doctor. Yeah. People still get away with some crazy stuff. Yeah, the scrub store here in town is expensive, so I go there and try stuff on, and then I end up ordering online. Because it's usually cheaper. But now that I know like what scrubs I like and what fits me, I just reorder on Amazon when I need new ones. Uniform stores are so expensive. Yeah. And the town I live in has a really weird ratio of like, we are heavily populated with large hospitals and small physician-owned facilities, and like the amount of medical facilities and medical staffing that we have in comparison to the like population of this town is really high. So there's only like 2 scrub stores in town because it's still kind of a small town. I mean, bigger than the one I grew up in, but so they charge whatever they want. They have a monopoly. I'm in Texas. Making a shovel. Each town probably services surrounding towns aren't wages. We do. Because there's a lot of like small little towns. So everybody comes in to have their stuff done here. So we do service the more rural communities out there as well. There's people who drive from an hour to 2 hours away to come and have their scans done where I work. And it's not uncommon. Used to work for the HSC transportation in rural areas of the city. Yeah. How do you make the gold shovel once they break? Do you need gold from the stones? Yes. You need the gold nuggets, and then you can, once you craft the highest level of axe, you just need a gold nugget, and then it'll make it gold. Fish bait help you catch fish you don't have. So fish bait just helps fish appear. It doesn't, like, increase the chance of the rarer fish to appear, but, like, for example, there's 4 or 5 fish that you can only catch from your pier. So if you want to catch those fish and they're in season, have a pocket full of fish bait and just keep throwing it off the pier so fish keep appearing there. And you don't have to run around your island, you know. So that's all it does. It doesn't, like, increase the likelihood that you're going to catch whatever. San Angelo, Abilene, we transported to Fort Worth, Dallas, Temple. Yeah. Goodness, yeah. I'm gonna leave one of these axes out because I don't think I have one. Oops, what am I doing? Where's the pier? It's different for everybody, but everyone has a pier on their island. Mine is over on the left side here. So on this island, my pier is over here, but on my other island, it's on, like, the opposite side of my island. So it just depends on what layout you chose. You may or may not have a boat here yet. It is where Captain is, yes. That is the pier. I'm in Houston. Yeah, no, my gosh. Houston is huge. Storage sheds are giftable as long as you have not used a custom code on them. So, like, you can customize them to the preset, like, color options, but if you use because I have another storage shed within my storage shed that I can't gift, and I didn't realize that because I put a custom sticker on it. So now I have 2 storage sheds, because I've got, so with the little pink circle with the pencil in it or whatever, those I've used like custom codes on. I can't gift those. I've tried. It won't let me drop the item. It will only let me place the item. Yeah, so when it's yellow like that, that means that you've used a customized print on it. So my Nicolas Cage shed is stuck with me unless I get rid of it. Yeah, it is time to get to work. Usually I finish up earlier because I have to go, like, make my lunch and stuff, but I didn't get a chance to eat my lunch yesterday, so I don't have to pack a lunch today. So, but you're right. I gotta sign off. Thank you guys so much. These 5 traumas still only have 2 and a low level trauma. Oh my gosh. How many times do you know how you've knocked down a balloon? Go look in your passport. There's a stamp in there. That's one of the only the few ones you can track for golden tools. But there's something like treasure from the sky, or there's something that counts, and it'll stamp when you get the 300th one. So, but other than that, I gotta roll. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to try to stream some Hogwarts tonight. I am itching to get back at it. So, thank you for like 9,000 likes. Welcome for my 30 new followers. I appreciate y'all. There's a link in my link tree on my bio for my Discord if you want to join there. And y'all have a good day. I'll see you tonight and more Animal Crossing tomorrow morning. Kens, thank you for the rose. Have a good day.